Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Which
Speaking
I
of
guess connected to that, we can talk about Disney.
okay,
Unless you
do
want
that.
to talk about.
No, you could do that because I don't really know what Jess was talking about.
I don't really understand it. I figured Jake would know.
Great. So Jake, what do you got?
I think what we're talking about would be Disney losing its special like tax privileges and shit in response to their like
Gay shit.
not their gay shit, but they're specifically saying like resistance or vocal opposition to the quote "Don't Say Gay" bill in Florida. So for years, since I think Disney World was like a concept, or maybe it existed already, but they won like from the Florida the state government. The land that they have is like their own county, and they have their own police and ambulance and like infrastructure things. Like Disney basically doesn't pay taxes on any of their shit there. But in return, they also cover all of like the public services in that.
It's like its own. Okay, go ahead.
Basically, yeah, Disney has its own county in Florida. It's a little more complicated than that, but in the basic, that's it. And they don't pay, I think, property tax on that. But yeah, once again, it's not like one cut and dry. They pay for all these municipal services. But anyway, they've had that for decades. It's been going on. And, they made this stance. The Republican controlled Congress of, and I guess full government of the state of Florida said, well, fuck you guys. We're going to vote to take away that shit. It's stupid specifically because it's going to just screw over a shit ton of people who did not have to pay like fucking taxes for like police and shit in like the neighboring counties. Suddenly, like all those people are going to have like, if you're going to like maintain all that structure, if it's no longer on Disney's hands, suddenly like all the neighboring counties are like, yeah, it becomes their problem. I think one of them is like the Orange County of Florida. And I think estimates just like, yeah, everyone who lives there is going, if the only way I can see them managing to foot this bill is if they just drastically raise everyone's like property taxes there,
which is kind of fucked because all those people probably are in agreement with like DeSantis, so he's just fucking over his own.
But also it doesn't fuck Disney at all.
No, exactly. And this is the thing is I don't disagree with the concept that Disney probably shouldn't be able to do this thing.
I was gonna say it's like like a weird.
I don't like that Disney does it. And in fact, it's been like a kind of left-wing talking point, not so much like Democratic Central Party. They also vote for, at least in Florida, it's typically unanimous to let Disney do what the fuck you want in Florida because they get so much tourism from Disney and shit. But in general, like on further left kind of shit, it's like, yeah, it's kind of fucked up that essentially Disney, the corporation, just gets to control an entire county in like in Florida. Right. So it's not like I don't disagree with the idea of like, well, they probably shouldn't be able to do that, but they've been doing it. There's a lot of shit that's involved with taking it away that is just not being considered. And it's going to screw over basically all the constituents that live in the surrounding areas. Because I think technically like any outstanding of those municipal debts that like Disney has, because like everywhere runs debts on those things. That's just kind of how government budgets work. But I think they would inherit those, like, because it's not Disney that owns them. It's whatever their quote county is, and they're dissolving the county. So like the instant that doesn't exist, all the surrounding counties have to deal with not only all maintaining all that municipal structure, but dealing with the whatever outstanding debts Disney might have. And because Disney is Disney, they probably don't give a shit. They might be running like $2 billion worth of debt or something like that. And suddenly everyone has to deal with it.
Oh shit.
Like, but is this a huge problem that's being like, it's a huge problem that's being treated so stupidly. Like, because like I said, I agree with the concept that Disney shouldn't be able to have its own goddamn county.
Right.
But you need to more thoroughly be like, this is how we're going to deal with these issues, and not just be like, screw it, gone, Disney, you can't do it anymore, and be like, and whatever fallout may occur happens.
Couldn't they?
The only thing I can think, and this will be the end of my rant, is the only thing I think is they might not give a shit because if those are counties that consider DeSantis like as their preferred, and like the legislature and whatnot that they've elected as their preferred. I don't know what their leanings are in the surrounding counties of Orlando, but if that's the case, they all might be sitting there saying, well, any negative that happens, we can just be like, see how Biden's fucking up? And those people might be like, yeah, bro, everything got so expensive because of Biden. And it's like, actually, your state government, and you don't pay attention to like any of the details of your regular life. Like, fucking wild. But yeah, that's
just like those gas prices, bro.
Yeah, Biden is in direct control of the oil, gas.
Biden's just at a computer right now. He's just raising them. He's just raising the prices.
Yeah, it's just a button. He just hits the up arrow on his keypad every now and then when he feels like, and he's like, people are gonna fucking hate this, and he's just laughing. Like, I'm the president, I can afford gas. Fuck
every time a Trump supporter tweets about him, he raises the gas prices.
Yeah. Every time someone calls him Brandon, he raises the gas prices. Oh my god!
I just find it funny. Like, the dude is 8,000 years old, and people think he's like this evil mastermind.
Dude, he can't even get through like a whole speech without embarrassing himself. Like,
yeah.
Did you see? So John Cena is in on the joke that he's invisible. He posted a photo of Joe Biden when he went to go shake nobody's hand.
Oh yeah. Oh, brilliant.
I don't know. I forget what the caption was, but it was like me and Joe Biden shaking hands or some shit like that. That shit was hilarious.
That's good. I mean, my God, what I'm happy about is reports that Donald Trump probably won't run again in 2024 because he's old and feeling like an old person.
Meanwhile, Bernie's like, I'm not crossing it off the list.
Yeah,
bro, come on, dude.
Look at all, but like,
I mean, like,
of the three, Bernie.
I mean, like,
if one of them
I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, but
no, he shouldn't.
I guess
he shouldn't run because he'll be like fucking 80, but also he'll be insanely like more with it than Joe Biden is.
I mean,
by evidence of all the shit he's still goddamn doing. But I think the next person should run only if they're like 65 and below. That's like my main requirement for who I'm voting for is, are you not just likely to die of old age while in office? Because that's a worry for me.
I think everyone is in agreement. Like, there should be an age limit on that.
Yeah, but you know what?
Or really anybody
like that when like the average age of Congress is like 78 years old. Like, it's so fucking. People aren't going to be like, yeah, I shouldn't have this job. You're absolutely right. Like,
yeah,
but they shouldn't.
Yeah,
it's so fucking wild that like we all basically everyone agrees in some form or another. Term limits aren't a bad idea, except in Congress, apparently. So you just got to go with what you got, I guess.
Hashtag, let's go, Bernie.
Hashtag HFE goes political.